This video today is about what to do when you know what your goals are. You might know your vision or what you want out of your life. And you may even know exactly what your path is to get there, but you're finding certain actions impossible or like you freeze up, like you're just not able to do them. This may even be something personal, like you're doing something creative and you're afraid to share it or get it out to the world. The frustrating part about this is that you know exactly what actions are on the way. You might know that you have to create content or go out and sell, but it's like you don't know how to feel like doing them. And when you do go try to do them, it feels impossible. Like you feel like there's this invisible wall stopping you, or it almost feels like you're holding yourself back, or you've got a rope tied to you and you just literally can't walk another step. I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's like that freezing feeling when you just feel like you can't move forward, you can't take action. And then you start to feel even worse about yourself because you feel like something's wrong with you, like you can't go out and take the action that you need to take, even though it might even seem simple and it might, logically actually be really simple. But for some reason, it's not even that we don't feel like doing it, it's that we feel like so against doing it that literally we can't take action. So this is ultimately going to have a snowball effect over the course of your life. And basically, here's how it shows up. You're going to start doing house chores or hobbies or social activities like going out with friends or even playing games or something like that you like to do because you're actually avoiding the difficult task. Your brain finds the easier activity much more attractive. So you're naturally going to be inclined to do those things instead. And so you're probably finding yourself either watching Netflix or doing the laundry or even going out to a club with friends when you have these important things to do, because your brain is trying to find more appealing, more pleasurable stuff to distract itself with, so that it doesn't have to think about those difficult tasks that it has to do someday whenever you've convinced yourself to do it or you feel like doing it. Your brain has sort of made up this fantasy in its head that you're gonna feel really inspired one day or really motivated to go out and do that thing suddenly, and you'll just keep it up as a habit forever consistently. I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work that way. You won't just suddenly feel inspired or motivated to build a habit. What's going to happen is you're going to continue to do those hobbies and other activities that you find easier. Those will become your habits. And then over time, you're going to just start to feel worse and worse about yourself because you'll think, I can't get into action. I can't do it. I can't. So why does this ultimately happen? Why do we feel so resistant to taking action, even when we know deep down that that action is going to be so beneficial for us in the long run? You might even know down to the T, completely logically, exactly why that action is the one that you should be doing every single day. But when you go to do it, you still just don't feel like it. So why does that happen? Well, what's happening deep down psychologically is you're not connecting the long-term benefits to the actual action itself. And if you are, there's not enough of them. What's happening is you're seeing the action as more drawback than benefit. And so you haven't necessarily sold yourself on doing the action. That's what salespeople do. They build benefits and they build value in one direction for that product or for that service so that you see more benefits than drawbacks. But the truth is, everything has equal sides of both, equal benefits, equal drawbacks. You can argue with that if you'd like. But the truth is that when you're not doing an action, you're simply not seeing the benefits, the full benefits of doing that action. And another side to that is maybe you're not seeing the full drawbacks of not doing that action. Maybe you haven't looked forward into your life and looked at like what's going to happen to my life, to the people around me, to my environment if I don't do this or start doing it every single day. There's going to be consequences. When you don't actually do that thing you need to do, there's going to be long-term consequences that you're not seeing right now, and that's why you're not doing it. Now, what drawbacks might be standing in our way? A lot of people will say, I'm afraid of success or failure, but I personally don't believe in that. I think people are afraid of the possibility that people are going to react in a way you don't want. And that's why people become perfectionists. They think, oh, if I make it perfect, then I'll get all the right reactions for it. But that's not true either. What's going to happen is even if you do get it perfect, even if you spend all this time making it as perfect as you can, and it's literally perfect for you, people are still not going to react the way you want. I personally believe perfection is a fantasy that we've convinced ourselves of so that we can procrastinate and put off hearing the judgments and feedback that we don't want to hear. And so there's two underlying elements here that are actually going to get you into action. Number one, you have to see more reasons for actually doing the action. So you have to see more benefits of doing it and more drawbacks for not doing it. The other thing is that even when you do see those things, there's still going to be some days along the way where you don't feel like it and you have to go out and do it anyway. So, first off, what does it look like to look for more reasons or see more reasons? If you really knew all the drawbacks for not doing that thing and all the benefits of taking the action that you want to take, you would probably do it almost every single day and you wouldn't have much of this problem. So, you may literally have to sit down and create them, figure them out, actually look at what are all these reasons. And then if you want to know how to do it on days that you don't feel like doing it, there's honestly no complex answer to that. It's just do it anyway. You're being tested every single day that you show up, and the size of the obstacle that you end up letting stop you is going to literally define the level of success that you can achieve. So, my advice is to show up, especially when it's hard. If you feel like this video resonated with you and you want more help or information on getting into action, my course Spark is designed to help you take action even when it seems like your mind wants nothing to do with it. So if you're tired of feeling stuck in that weird gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it, Spark is your next step to rewire that fear and resistance that's holding you back. So check the description below this video if you want to look into that deeper and join the free version of my course Spark. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you got value out of what you saw here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe so that you can see more like it.